Hey there, my dear readers. Today, let's have an honest chat about salaries in the United States and how they might not be as amazing as they first appear, especially for Indian expats. You've probably heard stories of people making it big in the USA and earning massive salaries, but have you ever wondered how much of that money actually goes into their pockets at the end of the day? Let's stay into the concept of purchasing power parity, PPP, and see how it affects the amount of savings you might accumulate as an Indian expat working in the United States. First off, let's acknowledge that yes, salaries in the United States are generally higher than in India. But what many people don't realize is that this higher income is directly proportional to the higher cost of living in the country. Everything from housing, transportation, and groceries to healthcare, education, and leisure activities come with a heftier price tag in the USA. For example, a one-bedroom apartment in a city like San Francisco could easily cost you over $3,000 per month, while a similar apartment in a major Indian city might only set you back around $400. That is Rs 30,000 Rs 40,000 rupees. That's quite the difference. So what is this purchasing power parity concept I mentioned earlier? In simple terms, PPP is an economic indicator that compares the cost of a standard basket of goods and services in two different countries. It helps to determine the relative value of currencies and the real differences in income levels and living standards between countries. In the context of Indian expats working in the United States, PPP shows that the higher salaries they earn are often offset by the higher cost of living, meaning that their actual purchasing power or the amount they can buy with their income may not be much higher than what they would have in India. Now let's talk about savings. It's true that some Indian expats in the United States do manage to save a significant portion of their income. However, many find that their potential savings are not as high as they initially expected due to the higher cost of living. For example, let's say an Indian expat in the USA earns $100,000 per year, while their counterpart in India earns $20,000, which is 15 lakhs in Indian currency. The American-based individual might be making 5 times the salary of their Indian counterpart, but their cost of living could be more than 5 times higher as well. This difference means that, in terms of purchasing power, the higher salary may not necessarily translate to significantly higher savings. The bottom line is, high salaries can be deceiving, and the actual savings potential for Indian expats in the USA may not be as impressive as it first appears. Use our PPP calculator to compare salaries equivalents between two countries. If you liked the video, please subscribe and hit the bell icon.